Hey everybody, I'm Creed, and this is 364 and Halloween, Episode 3. Today what I'm working on is one of the shambling undead from the game Plants vs. Zombies. So this is the show that reminds us all that there's only two parts to the year, the long 364 and Halloween itself. So I'm drawing this zombie from Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies is a PC game that came out in 2009, and it was made by PopCap Games. And it's basically a tower defense game where you set up plants as defense, and there's different kinds of plants and different things they can do, and you set them up in your yard. And then there's an onslaught of shambling cartoon zombies. And there's different kinds of zombies with different abilities. And they have to get past the plants to get to you and eat your brain. This is a great game if you're an artist. And if you just want to stop and play something for 5 minutes, you can just play a level of this game and go back to what you were doing. And I really like the cartoony look of the zombies. It's just excellent. So I had to draw one of these guys. And I may actually draw some of the other kinds of zombies too, but I just want to start off with this guy. I highly recommend picking up the game. It's excellent. So they did make some more Plants vs. Zombies games, but none of them were like this one, which makes me really sad because I really wanted to see an awesome PC version of Plants vs. Zombies 2 with just way more zombies and way more plants, but that never happened. So I actually still play the original a lot. So while we're on the subject of video games, that's about half the stuff I watch on YouTube is game related. Even though I'm a retro gamer, I do keep up with the newest stuff. So I'm just going to give some shout outs to the video game stuff that I watch on YouTube. First of all is EP Daily. Now that used to be a show, and they were canceled, but Victor Lucas, who's been running this for so many years it's ridiculous, but Victor Lucas didn't take canceled for an answer. So he's running a super professional YouTube channel, and he does streaming, gaming news, reviews. It's really cool. If you're a gamer, you probably already know, but just in case you don't, subscribe to EP Daily. Now, the next one I watch all the time is The Know, and that's from the people over at Rooster Teeth. It's basically gaming news. All the new gaming news that I find out about is usually first on The Know. And all the hosts, they have sort of a rotating cast of hosts, and all of them are cool. So I recommend subscribing to The Know. The next gaming channel is Alpha Omega Sin. Now this guy is right up my alley. If you can't tell by my intro, I am a metalhead. And Alpha Omega Sin is a metalhead gamer who tells it like it is and rants about the crazy stuff that goes on. And when somebody does something stupid, he usually does a video about it. So if you're a gamer or a metalhead or both, you should check out Alpha Omega Sin. He runs a great channel. The next one I like to watch is Pat the NES Punk, and that's more up my alley, more retro. That's the kind of games I like to play, and him and his buddy Ian are highly entertaining, and they always have lots to talk about retro stuff. They make cool videos. They did some awesome Let's Plays last year for Halloween. They were probably my favorite thing I saw on YouTube last year was some of their Let's Plays. So I'll link to the channel. Also, they have a podcast, The Completely Unnecessary Podcast, and it comes out every 2 weeks, and that's fantastic. I look forward to that. So check out his channel and his podcast. Both are really cool. Another great gaming channel is Media Glitch. Joel Valley reviews games. It's just a great gaming channel, very entertaining. I recommend you give it a look. It's a TV station in, I believe it's Albuquerque, but then he turns it also into his YouTube channel. And it's a very cool gaming channel. I recommend you check it out. Another great gaming channel is RGT85. He covers retro games and he covers new games. He's really entertaining and he runs a good channel. I definitely recommend you check it out. This next channel has a ton of retro Let's Plays. And one of my favorite things on YouTube lately was they ran a series of all the levels of an add-on for Redneck Rampage called Sucking Grits on Route 66, and those levels are amazing. First of all, I love Redneck Rampage. I'm a huge fan of old school shooters like that, and Redneck Rampage is awesome. So seeing those levels was amazing. That's one of the coolest gaming things I've seen in a long time. I didn't even know that add-on existed. So if you want to watch some really cool retro games, check out Nocturne. Now recently, while I work on Earth, I'll start playing, if a game has a lot of story instead of just shooting and stuff that you have to see, but if there's a lot of story I can listen to, if I can find a game like that, you can usually find a long play with no commentary and just listen to the game on a really good channel called MK Ice and Fire, and I listen to a lot of their stuff while I make my art. So that's another great channel I recommend. And last but certainly not least is one of my newest finds. I stumbled on this channel. I think YouTube just went, hey, you haven't seen this before, and I clicked on it, and okay, her name is Kinko Clicks, and she does Let's Plays. Normally I don't like Let's Plays where people are jabbering over the game, but she's so entertaining. I'm a big fan of the channel, and I watch everything she does now. So I highly recommend check out Kinko Clicks. You will be very entertained, and she plays some really cool games I've never heard of. So that should do it for this episode. I do have more videos in the works as always, and I'm gonna have some cool announcements coming up in the next few videos as I close in on finishing that 100 villain I'm still working on. I turned it into a huge project, but it's gonna be epic. So stay tuned for my next video, and until then, take her easy.